Hello, my beautiful besties. It's your girl Nelly, and I am here today to do a beautiful nail set. This is the shape that we're going to be doing on today. I'm going to be doing a clear set. I'm going to be doing some 3D flowers, and I'm going to do some rhinestone placement. So stay tuned to everything. I hope you enjoyed today's live. But most importantly, I am very happy to review another drill from MelodySusie. I'm trying to get the camera like everything so that you can see okay. Um, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for everyone who joins. So let's start with, the MelodySusie card. And I love MelodySusie. I have several of their drills and they're absolutely amazing. They're very famous for their drills and all that good stuff. They recently, I would say about a year ago maybe they started with acrylic, but they have some really good goodies on their website, so definitely check them out. The link is available in the description box with my discount code. If you choose to use it, it's perfectly fine. If you choose not to, I really don't get paid. That's just for you guys. So the 12% off, that is my discount code, and it's Nelly12. And it's also in my description box. Hey, Sandra, thank you so much for joining. So they are on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And this is the QR code. I am so excited, you guys. I'm super, super excited because I can wait to show you guys this beautiful drill. So let's jump right into it. Okay. I'm so excited. So this drill is from the S series and it's SM200F. And let's just open this puppy. I'm doing good, honey. How are you? Thank you so much for being here today. Ooh, I love how, their packaging is absolutely beautiful. Very much, very professional. In the back, you can see model input max power. It's 24 watts, and then whatever links you need to reach out to them, it's also available. And this is a nice little card. This is warranty information. So once you purchase the drill, if you choose to purchase it, you will get one of these. And yeah, let's write. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my God. What? No, I was not expecting. This is wow. Okay, so before we get into this, we have to go through this. So if you are brand new to doing nails, please, please, please do read the instruction manual. Please. It'll be very helpful. I will show you how to put it together, which I'm pretty sure it'll be very helpful because I do have to say for my very first drill, I didn't know how to put it together. So I hope you guys find that helpful, although you will find those instructions here on the manual. But look how beautiful. I mean, and it's tiny. I was not expecting for this to be this tiny. It is so beautiful. And the color pink with the gold. Oh my God, I'm in love. This is where you charge it. Hi, Logan. Hi, Cindy. Thank you so much for joining. So it all depends on the shape of your nail. If you're a nail biter, I would always remember that it all depends on the length of your nails. So if your nails are this short, you shouldn't go longer than this length for your natural nails. And that's, of course, if you want long nails. Okay. So just so that your nail can start growing out and that way you'll have more nail play to play with. So that would be my recommendation for you. I hope that helps. I will go and, slowly with my acrylic application. It's just going to be very simple. It's just going to be clear. and I hope you guys find it very helpful. But I do want to try this puppy. Oh my God, it's so pretty. MelodySusie, it's very, very famous for their drills, and they're very good. Like I said, I have several of them. So this is how you turn it on and off, and how you can control the speed. Now, this is the hand piece, and oh, wow. Yes. So it is very, very, very nice. It's tiny though. It's so cute. Like it just fits right in my hand. Look at that. I honestly thought that this was going to be bigger. So this is the size. I love it. Hi, Steph. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please do ask. I will try to pay as much attention as I can to the chat and answer your questions specifically for like application and all that good stuff. So now, once we remove all of that, we have more goodies here at the bottom. So let's check this out, okay? One of the good things that I love about MelodySusie is that they send extra goodies with your drill. So the main thing you will always get for the majority of, like, I don't know any other companies, but I know MelodySusie so far always gives these drill bits, and these are to use on your natural nails, and then the mandrel bit. Now, these sanding bands right here, I would not recommend you using them on your natural nails because they're kind of like a coarse. I don't know exactly the grit of it, but it looks really rough. So I would use that on like acrylic or hard gel, but not your natural nails. It also comes with the charger right here. It's, as you can see, it's a C cable, and it comes with the other piece, and you can plug it and charge your drill. So I'm going to do just clear nails, and I'm going to do some 3D nail art and some bling placement. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. This is the cable that you will use to connect this piece to the actual drill, which is this. And we're going to do that really soon. It also comes with this piece right here. I'm not going to put this together because I have other plans for this drill, but you can attach this here and secure it. You can also clip this if you're like a nail tech, or if you know, if you want to just put this like on your belt or your pocket, and you know, you can just attach this part and it'll be easier for you to use. So that's a pretty cool feature. It also comes with 2 extra drills. This one is a large barrel, medium coarse drill bit. I love that they always give you extras. This is a safety bit. I want to show you guys this because this is really important. If you notice this part right here, that's why it's safety. This part right here will prevent you from actually cutting your skin if you get too close. It allows you to work on that area even better. But this looks like it doesn't say what it is, but it looks like a coarse to me. So I think this is mostly for like debulking, or like whenever you want to remove the top coat to create a new set and stuff like that. And it comes with a bag of sanding bands, which you can use with your mandrel bit. So like I said, I'm gonna put this baby together. Let me put everything safely back the way it was. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm not going to go through the instructions per se at this very moment because like I said, I have several of their drills and I already know how to put them together and all that good stuff. So I'm going to put this aside. And then, so this part right here, look, this is how it looks. And as you can see, it's pretty, kind of easy to put together per se. And then this is the part that you would attach to the machine. Okay, there. Let's turn this baby on, and it does have charge. I hope that you can see that. I'm not sure. Let me know in the chat if you can see that. I'm going to go up to 35. I think this one goes to 35,000 RPM so that you can hear how loud it is. And that's why I wanted to go live with this so that you guys can hear it. 26, 32, 33, 35. That's how loud this is. It's like so quiet. I love it. It's not loud at all. And the size of this is like, it's like the size of a cell phone, to be honest. It's so beautiful. The color, the gold, it's so pretty. I love it. And then you have, the play button. You can also pause it, right? If you're using your drill with your right hand, you're going to use the drill in the forward motion. If you're going to use it with your left hand, then you use the reverse, and that will help you, you know, with your non-dominant hand, if that's your non-dominant hand. Or if you're a lefty, then you will use it obviously in reverse as well. So yeah, I cannot wait to use this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside. I don't want to keep you here too long, but I just wanted to show you guys. The link is in the description box, and let's do this. Let's get on to this nail set. Okay. So I will be using this drill bit. This drill for filing and shaping my nails later. So I'm going to set it aside and let's start with this set. So thank you so much for everyone who joins. Thank you so much for participating in the chat. I am going to use Mist Acrylics Clear, the 3D flowers. I'm going to use dynamic acrylics. These are very affordable. These go for like $6 per ounce. This is a 1 ounce, and they last you quite a long time. And yeah, I don't remember the last time I did 3D nail art with that acrylic. Hi, Christine. Thank you so much for joining. I got so excited the second I saw Christine's video. I was like, oh, I have that in my house and I can't wait to open it. So I'm so glad that I have the drill so I can show it to you guys. Later in today's live. Hi, Sienna. Thank you so much for joining. Later in the chat, we'll have some, a little bit more of a conversation. So let's do this. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat. Don't be shy. Say hi to everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you find these lives helpful. And let me know if like the angle, it's okay. If I'm in frame, can you see everything okay? I love it too. It's so beautiful. Oh man. Thank you so much, MelodySusie, for the opportunity to collaborating with you one more time. Okay, so let's jump right into this set because I don't want to keep you here forever. Of course, I would love to, but everybody has something to do. So like I said, I'm just going to do like a clear set. And so it's nothing, we're going to make them fancy. It's nothing fancy at the moment. But we'll make them look really fancy once we start applying all the bling and we do the 3D flowers. I wanted to do different colors of flowers. I saw this beautiful design on Pinterest. So if you guys ever need to look for like inspo, definitely Pinterest is a good place to go. Instagram, you will find tons of inspo as well. And yeah, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a great day, actually. I appreciate everybody for being here and, spending this time with me. So when I'm applying acrylic, the main thing I try to do, the first thing I try to do is make sure that the bead, is touching both sides of the nail, and then I start to drag the product down. That way I don't miss like sometimes, and I've done this myself, they apply somebody else or even me, I've done it too. apply acrylic and I'm not paying too much attention to my application. And then what I do is I end up with like a corner here without acrylic. And so, yeah, that's why I'm saying that. So the first thing I do is I pick up the bead. I wait for it to polymerize. Then I place the bead down. I press it down a little bit. Then I make sure that the acrylic is reaching both sides of the side walls. Once that's done, then I start pulling the acrylic down and blending it with the previous bead. Everybody works differently. I'm the type of person that I like to start building my nail from the free edge up instead of the top and then go down. I don't know. Like I said, everybody works differently. Can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Hi, Christine. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I think I said that. Hi, Chetta. Thank you so much for joining, beautiful. Yes, it's very helpful. That's why I kind of wanted to leave everything where you could see it. This is a number 12 brush. And when I dip it in the monomer, I just tap a little bit. This brush, unfortunately, is not available. I have looked everywhere on Amazon because I got it on Amazon to put the link in my community tab, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. So as you can see, I apply a bit pressure and then I thin out the top part at the same time as making sure that that bead is reaching both side walls. Once I do that, then I start dragging the acrylic down, and it kind of helps me walk it down a little bit more. It doesn't matter if your application at first is lumpy and bumpy as long as you get the product on your nail. Because, I mean, everything else can be fixed with shaping, all right? So now for my cuticle bead, I'm going to use less monomer. And then I'm going to pick up another bead. And I'm going to drain the brush so it's not so runny. A lot of people have a lot of problem with runny beads near the cuticle area. So I'm going to walk this acrylic first on the cuticle area so it doesn't flood it. And then I go onto the side walls and then I start to brush it down. I think the trick to that really is draining that bead, because I know a lot of people, come across the problem of having very wet beads in the cuticle area. So it tends to flood the cuticle area, and that's not good. So this bead that I'm going to use right now, I'm just going to put it right here just to kind of help the nail level out. Make sure that it's reaching both sides. I'm going to blend it up. And then I'm going to go and blend it down. And it gives me a little bit more structure on the nail as well. Again, it doesn't matter if it's lumpy and bumpy. This can be fixed with shaping, filing. So that's pretty much the trick, okay? Let me see if I missed something. Be careful, Crystal. Okay, let's do this once again. Again, like I said, I like to start building my nail from the free edge up. Some people like to do it the other way around, which is completely fine. Everybody works differently. And it's fine with me. As long as it works for you, that's all that matters. This bead was a little bit too wet. See, we all make mistakes. And it's perfectly fine. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Thank you so much again for being here. I appreciate you very much for taking the time to click on my live. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Again, I'm going to place that bead, release, make sure it's reaching both side walls, tugging the acrylic towards the center, and then I'm going to start to pull it downwards. I'm not going to put too much pressure. If you put too much pressure, what you're going to end up doing is removing majority of the acrylic, and your goal is to make sure to keep that acrylic on the nail. Um, if it looks too bulky, it can always be fixed with filing. The point is not to have the nail looking too thin, because if it's too thin, it's not properly structured and it'll potentially break. And we don't need that. Nobody does. It hurts like hell, and you can cause damage to your natural nail. So it all depends really on the length of the nail. So again, I'm going to thin this part out, making sure it's touching both side walls, and then I'm going to start to brush that acrylic down. Don't focus either on how many beads you do, unless you're like a nail tech or a professional that you're doing other people's nails. If you're just doing your nails, just enjoy the ride. Really, that's, to me, that's all that matters. I'm going to drain that bead a little bit, and then I'm going to place it. As you can see, I'm not placing that bead too close to the cuticle area, because I'm going to start pushing that product upwards. That way I can get as close as I can to the cuticle area without flooding it. I make sure it's on both side walls, and then again I start brushing it down. Yes, with acrylic you have to work fast. It all depends on the temperature of your room. If it's too warm, you have to work faster depending on the brand. And as you can see, I have a little dent here, so I'm going to grab another bead. This one's going to be a little bit wetter. And I place it here, bring it down. I'm going to blend this bead upwards to give that structure where I need it, and then I'm going to start blending it down, concentrating the product on the center of the nail, because that's where it should be. Again, if you find that it looks a little bit bulky, it's completely fine. You know, give yourself some grace and just appreciate that you're doing this and this is all your work. Again, and place this bead up here, and I'm gonna drag it down a little bit, making sure, again, this is very repetitive, especially with stiletto nails. You have to go back and forth between both side walls while you're dragging the product down to make sure it's nice and thin and it's not too thick at the tip. If it was a square or coffin nail, it wouldn't be as difficult per se, but I wanted stilettos, so that's what I'm doing. I don't know, I love this shape lately. It's like I gravitate more towards this shape more than the other ones. For the most part, I would do like, if I do stiletto, I would go for like the 4XL sometimes, but lately this length is like, I'm feeling this vibe. I like it. That last nail set that I did, I had it on for over 24 hours. Usually I leave my sets and I remove them the second I finish the live. But I went to work and they lasted, like with that peel off method that I did last time. However, it was so hard to remove it. Oh dear Lord. I thought I was going to lose my own nails. Mind you, I have hard gel on my natural nails. That's how hard it was for me. The only thing that helped me remove that set was my cuticle oil from Miss Acrylics. And I kind of find that out at the last second with the last nail, because usually the thumbnail is the hardest nail for me to remove. Oh, thank you so much for all the love and support, ladies. Thank you. Again, look how much space I have between the last bead that I place and the bead that I'm going to use to get towards that cuticle area. I'm not going to go completely like very close, because we need that area to be a little bit thinner so it looks a little bit more natural. It really all depends on the length. So I'm going to place it right here. Then I'm going to walk it up, right? Make sure I reach that cuticle area without flooding it. Make sure it reaches both side walls, and then I start to blend that bead down. I'm so excited. I haven't done 3D nail art in a few weeks, so I am excited about that. And then again, I'm going to use another big bead, a little bit more wet. And then I'm going to place that bead, like I said, here where I need that structure. And I'm going to blend it up real quick. And then I'm going to start to blend it downwards, concentrating that product in the center of the nails. So I hope you find this helpful. I know I've had a lot of questions regarding application. As you can see, there's not that many mistakes per se. They're quite easy and fixable with filing, which we'll be doing soon. Hi, Melly. Thank you so much for joining. Beautiful. Everyone, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps me out. If you find this video helpful, share it with, in your community tab or with your friends if you want. And yeah, that will help my content get out there. Again, this one I put too much acrylic. But I'm trying to concentrate that bead in the center of the nail. Okay. Once again, I'm going to pick up another bead. I'm going to place it right above that one. Release. I'm going to make sure that it's reaching both side walls. As you can see, I go back and forth. Always look at your nails from every angle, and that will help your application even more. And I don't know, I can't explain why I built my nails this way. Again, everybody works differently, and that's completely fine. That's really up to you if you want to start building if you find it, helpful or better for you to start building your nail from the cuticle down, that's completely fine. The goal is to have a beautiful set of nails at the end. So that's all I care about. And place this bead right here. I'm gonna make sure this part right here is a little bit thinner, reaching both side walls, and then brush it down. But that's how I do my acrylic application. Hi, Jessie. Thank you so much for joining. Now, again, the cuticle bead, I don't place it right at the cuticle. I don't like that bulkiness right here. I sometimes do it, but again, it's just error. I'm going to drain the bead a little bit so it's not too runny. Place the bead right above the last one, and I'm going to push that acrylic upwards towards my cuticle so it doesn't flood it. Okay, make sure I'm reaching both side walls, and I pull down, reaching this side wall, then I pull down, and then I go back in the middle and I start pulling the rest of the acrylic down. But at least you have that cuticle area all covered, as you can see. Hopefully you're able to see. Please let me know if you have difficulty seeing this. I do need a little bit more structure here because of the length of the nails. And that's why, again, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a wetter bead in the middle. And I say wetter bead because I'm going to blend this upwards and then downwards. So I can't have a too dry of a bead because it'll set right there, and then I'm going to have that huge lump and it's not going to look pretty. So again, making sure to tuck the acrylic towards the center of the nail because that's where it should be. And then I continue to pull the acrylic downwards. Okay. And you can pull down as far as you can or as far as the acrylic lets you before it completely sets. Okay, so as you can see, the structure here looks a little bit healthier. I do love Gelix nails. However, I tried to do Gelix on one of my friends, and it wasn't really a long set at all. However, it was just, I don't know. I think Gelix nails should be or are better for like shorter sets. Because once you start to have more length, you're going to need more structure. Otherwise, I would assume that the tip is going to feel a little bit flimsy. Trust me, you don't want that nail to break because you're going to feel that in your soul. But I, however, don't do Gelix method, not because I don't like it, but because I already have product on my nail, so I don't really need it. I do like seeing the sets, though. You guys do some amazing Gelix nail sets. But when I did the Gelix method on my friend, I had to kind of build up the nail anyways. So it was kind of like a waste of time. Not a waste of time, but I still had to do the process of building up the nail a little bit. So I was like, you know what? Next time we're going to just do acrylic on your nails or hard gel or whatever you choose to, because she was like, I'm so nervous that they're going to break. I was like, well, yeah, because they're not properly structured for the length, at least. Okay, making sure it's reaching both side walls, and then I start pulling down. And then I blend this acrylic with the rest. Thank you so much for being here today. I so appreciate you very much. Like I said, don't forget to hit that like button if you find this helpful. Now, with the pinky, I'm not going to fully dip the brush like normally I would do like this. Obviously, I got to remove all that acrylic, all that monomer now. I just usually go with like dipping it, just a tip, tap, and then I pick up a bead. And then I drain it anyways because it's still, as you can see, it's still very wet. So let me pick up another bead. Just a tip, tap it out, pick up a bead, drain it a little bit, and then go, ooh, I just made a mistake there. I hit the nail. I gotta fix that anyways. And then I start pushing it upwards towards the cuticle area, making sure that part it's nice and clean. It's a clean application. It doesn't look too bulky. And I hit this nail. As you can see, I made a huge mistake there when I hit it with my pinky. So we can fix that with that bead that I usually like to do right here. So I'm going to go and blend this acrylic upwards to give the proper structure. And then I'm going to go in and blend it downwards. And then we go as far as the acrylic allows us to go, blending it downwards. And that way you have a properly structured nail. It's okay if it looks a little bit bulky. Again, it can be fixed with filing. And I just did this application. I showed a drill and I did this application in less than 40 minutes. So I think we're doing pretty good so far. Now I gotta wait for this acrylic to dry. Hi, Nail Crazy Mama. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that, me explaining how I apply my acrylic was helpful. Hopefully, that was, kind of my goal, because I do get questions on how I apply my acrylic. And yes, I'm not an educator, but I can show you how I do it and you can try it. And if it works for you, then that's beautiful. We can learn from everybody. Again, it's okay if you work differently. Thank you so much, Chetta. Um, oh, you have Gel X. There are some tips. I have seen some other girls, because I do watch videos from like everybody that I'm subscribed to, honestly. Sometimes I'm watching a video while I'm driving, so that's why you probably don't see a comment, but that doesn't mean that I don't watch the content. I do. It's just if I'm driving, I can't be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Let me have some juice. But I love watching everybody do their nails. And hi, Brianna. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, girl, that means so much. Thank you. Oh man. You guys are gonna make me cry. Oh, that was so sweet of you to say. Well, I mean, I want you guys to, have beautiful nails and do it the right way. And whether it's acrylic or, I mean, it's been a hot minute since I've done polygel and since I've done hard gel, but I try to explain everything as best as I can. Hi, Pine Size Power. Oh my God, so here. I'm so excited. Um, I like to help everybody that I can, and if that means that I have to go into detail with a set, then I will do so. So, like I said, we gotta wait for these babies to dry, especially the last one. So, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask. If you want to talk about something, just let me know. We can definitely talk about something while we wait for these to dry. You certainly definitely want your nails to, at least your acrylic, to dry fully before you start filing, because that's going to be a hot mess. So, okay. You want to talk sizes? Let's talk size. Give me a second. Unfortunately, like I said earlier, this brush, which I love, I cannot find the link. It's not available at this moment on Amazon. This is a size 12. You have to be careful when you're choosing your brushes because of the bristles. And I'm going to show you why. This is a size 10 brush. This is a Pana brush. And it's a Kolinsky brush. Look at the difference. Yes, I crimped it here, but you can see that the bristles are like thicker. It has more bristles. So the more bristles the brush has, the more monomer it would hold. So I prefer brushes that, as you can see when I turn it around, it's that thin at the tip. So I prefer brushes like that because it allows me to have a better cuticle bead application. It'll allow me to get closer to the cuticle area, and it's not going to be too thick, because yeah, you can remove it with filing, but it's just, Hi, Kiara. Yes, you did. You caught me live. So that's, you when you're whenever you're looking for brushes, it's all preference, to be honest. If you're a beginner, I would definitely recommend. Usually beginners don't start with sets like this. I mean, let me just talk for everybody else because I really did start with sets like this. But it was polygel back then. Anyways, not really this long. They were a tad bit shorter, but nonetheless, they were really long. For the most part, majority of people start with short nails. So my suggestion or my recommendation will be a size 8, exactly. Like you said, a size 8, 10, and then go to 12. But whenever you're going to purchase your brushes, make sure you look at the bristles to see how thick the brush is at the tip, because like I said, the thicker the bristles, the more monomer the brush will hold. I was looking for that link so hard and I couldn't find it. So I'm assuming it's not available at this very moment on Amazon. The only thing I found with their name was a cuticle oil, and I was like, that's not what I'm looking for. I did share on my community tab a link to a different brush. It is affordable. I did use it. I lost that brush. I don't know where I put it. It was in the process of moving. I don't know what I did with the brush. So yeah. So I don't exactly know how they look. Their brushes. I know I've seen Momo use them. I think you use them as well. I've seen other people, I believe, use it, but I cannot remember. I have a horrible memory. And yeah, I do polygel and practicing acrylic. I love polygel. Girl, I was so, listen, Linda, listen. I was this close, this close from making a huge purchase from iGel Beauty. I've been wanting to try their polygels. They had them on sale. I don't know if they're still on sale. They had them on sale for like $2.99. Some of them were $3.99. And I didn't, because I was like, I need to get the kids ready for school. So that's priority at this very moment. Yes, listen, Linda. So my priority at this very moment is to get my kids ready for school. That's, at the top of the list. Once I finish doing that, then I can go back and get whatever goodies I want, because it's not really something I need. Like, I have brushes, I have polygel, but I've been wanting to try. I've seen other people. Let's see if I can. Oh, Miss Brittany Nails. I see her using their polygel a lot. I remember seeing other content creators use their iGel Beauty. So my personal opinion, and this is my opinion, with iGel Beauty, their polygels look amazing. Like, the consistency looks really good. I've never tried it. I gotta be honest with you. Oh, welcome back. I've never tried them. However, they're acrylics. Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. If you've had experience, like if you've tried it, let me know. But majority of their acrylics that I've seen, they marble. Am I wrong? Is it a thing that I just created in my head? I know I've seen several people use their acrylics and they marble. And if it's something, I mean, for the price, technically, thank you. Thank you so much. For the price, it's considered a good brand to start because it's affordable. Whenever you're starting your journey with acrylic, you want to start with something affordable because you're going to make a lot of mistakes. Let's face it. Nobody's perfect. Everybody starts. Yo, my very first set of acrylic nails, they look like melted candles. Okay. And this is me being fully blunt on it. It was so bad. Oh, Listen, Linda, it was so bad. But that's why I said get you some, affordable acrylics that you can play with, that you can practice. Um, oh, yeah, I don't really think that they did. Yo, the acrylic was because of the bead. I didn't have obviously my liquid to powder ratio right. So the beads were too wet and then it was kind of falling off the nails on the sides. It literally looked like melted candles. The good thing is that I did it on a practice hand and not really on my natural nails because I was like, oh man, how am I going to file this off? Because once acrylic sets, you're done. It's there. You're going to have to really drill or file. That's going to be a full workout if you're using a hand file. Because again, not everybody starts with nail drills either. Like my very first nail drill, the reason why I put that drill together, which I'm going to show it to you in a few minutes again, so that you can see the drill that I'm reviewing, is that my very first nail drill. First of all, I didn't know how it worked. Second of all, it was not digital, so I couldn't see the RPMs on it. So I learned by burning myself. So trust me when I tell you everything that anybody can do wrong with nails, I've done it. I've done it. Be careful driving, sugar. Oh, really? That's another brand I've been wanting to use, 876, that I haven't tried it. I think I did visit their website, but I wasn't really too sure on like what to get. So let me see. Semi dynamic, and I was like, this is not like my other ones. Right. And it's fine because not everything that I like is going to work for everybody. And I always like to say that not everything that works for me is going to work for you. And not everything that works for you is going to work for me. And we just have to come, like in between that line to understand that. And just like you don't work the same way I do. So, and that's okay too. Everybody works differently. Everybody likes different products and it's perfectly fine. 876 is way better. Oh, I definitely have to. I did see, okay, so correct me again if I'm wrong. This is, I visit their website, I would say almost a year ago. I'm talking about 876 nails. I saw cover colors. I didn't really see color. Do they have colors now? Like, these type just colors, for example, like colors, acrylics. Do they have those? Because I mostly saw cover colors. They do have color. Okay, so that's gonna be next on my list then. If any of you did a video using the acrylics, please do let me know. Feel free to send me the link to my DMs on Instagram, and I will definitely watch it. I know I miss a lot of you guys' videos, and I'm sorry. You guys already know that I work, but I try my best to keep. And I'm subscribed to so many people, and I miss so many notifications. It kills me. I hate it. I've never tried email either. Is it good? Do you guys like it? What's your input on that one? Let me drink some more juice before I start filing. I honestly never try email anything. Not their acrylics. I'm gonna use an 8080 grit file. I usually start hand filing my nails and then I go in with the drill. It marbles. You don't like the monomer? Okay, so before we start filing, I just want to make sure for those of you who are new to acrylic, this is the sound that you need to hear. And this is what's going to tell you, yes, the acrylic is completely set. Okay. If it doesn't sound like this, it's not completely, set. So you can't file it yet. Certain colors were good. Their monomer was great for me. Are we still talking about email? Just so that I'm in the same page. So that's another thing. Like, again, I have reviewed several monomers, and to some people, some monomers might be too strong. I have gotten used to the smell of monomer. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't really bother me. I rarely use the drops, but if you are starting your journey and it's like it bothers you, because I mean, we have to be honest here. If it bothers you, the smell, it bothers you. It might not bother me, but it might bother you. I have the purple monomer. I stick to my Glam and Glitz monomer. Glam and Glitz. Gotta try that one. Yes, I will be making these nails super pointy, so that's why I'm going so hard on the sidewalls. I bought a gallon and one doesn't smell. I've good things about 876 and if it was one of the, it was bad. Okay, so me a secret, try. Oh, bro. Ha 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 ha. Mia Secret. I mean, I would recommend Mia Secret's acrylics for beginners, but that monomer, woo, baby. That monomer will definitely kill your nose. I agree with that statement. I used that at the beginning, very, very beginning of my acrylic journey until I found, Young Nails. And at that time, it was way cheaper than what it is now. Young Nails really, really exaggerated their price on their monomer. I get it though, because it is a good monomer. However, I remember when I used to pay, I think it was like $8 for the small bottle, and now it's like double in price. So it's crazy. Dynamic. Oh, I have, I don't, how many dynamic? Yeah, Mia Secret has a very strong odor. So I'm in that phase right now too, Kira. Like I want to try different stuff because that's technically what we should do to kind of help our viewers with what should they buy, what is good, or, you know, our experience. For example, let's just make a very, very recent example. I reviewed a very affordable not acrylic monomer, and I remember Kira commented that she heard that it had a loud smell. Compared to other acrylics, yes, but to me, it wasn't that horrible. However, it might, bother some other people. That's why I like to, I did put on my community post the monomer drops because a lot of people are it all depends on how sensitive you are, like how sensitive your nose is when it comes to like not acrylics, monomers. But there's a lot of brands out there. The bad thing is that the majority of the affordable brands are like very powerful smell. You know, we got to call it how it is. But then again, you know, just watch different videos, because what works for you might not work for me, or what works for me might not work for you. It all depends, you know. Right. Right. And that's exactly why I think that is a good thing that we as content creators take the time to review and look around and kind of shop around with these products. Because yeah, I mean, I would say for like the ones that are monetized, it will be a little bit easier to use that monetization money to kind of invest it in your own channel again. And this nail is really thick at the tip, so it's gonna need a lot more um whatchamacallit, filing. That's a good thing to do too. Buy small sizes and just to try it. Um, some companies have like trial kits. Get you one of those, try it out. If it works, then you go ahead and you spend more money on it. But monomers, I mean, it's kind of hard to, you know, kind of give opinion sometimes, because like I said, it might be strong for you, it might not be as strong for me because I'm already used to the smell of monomer, or vice versa. We all have a different sensitivity, you know. Everybody is different. Thank you so much, Cindy, for being here. No problem. Have a good rest of your day. A trial kit to try. Right. It is a good thing when companies have those trial kits, because it gives you the opportunity to try their products and not having to spend too much money. That way you get to try it. If you like it, then you go ahead and you buy something bigger. Unfortunately, not many companies, and I think that's it should become a thing that they, start creating, coming out with like trial kits so that people can try it, especially if they're beginners. Um, and that way they can decide for themselves if they like it. Hi, Riri. Thank you so much for joining, beautiful. I was going to try not polish with their 50% off sale and shipping cost. And okay, so not polish. Again, we have here, for example, Kira. Kira loves, I know for a fact that's her favorite brand. See, I watch your videos. She loves not polish. I didn't have a good experience at first with not polish. I'm not going to lie. Their top coat is absolutely amazing. I have to say that. However, the acrylics, I don't know if it looks like they changed their formula, because the very first acrylics that I had from them, they marble. And I'm going to be very honest with you. Again, if it's an affordable acrylic and it marbles, it doesn't bother me because it's an affordable product that I purchased. But if I'm going to spend $20, because that's their price, if I'm going to spend $20 in a jar of acrylic, I don't want to see that marble, you know? So I do have, I think it's 2 acrylics or 3, can't remember. I know I think I put one of them away for a giveaway when I reach 3,000 subscribers. It's going to be different acrylics there. And they marble. However, let me make this very clear. I have been watching their content recently, and some of the colors, mwah, chef's kiss. They look very beautiful. I've heard people say that the consistency, I mean, it looks like the consistency, it's really good. And it looks like it's good for beginners. I don't really know, whenever they're shooting these videos, what the temperature in the room really is, because that's really what kind of determines how the acrylic really works. Like at this point, I do have an AC in my living room, but I shut it off because it's kind of loud, and I wanted you guys to hear me. Jen has swatched every color they have ever made. I think you should send them those ones you don't like. Okay. I mean, I do have the yellow one. I used that yellow, and oh my God, I was so looking forward to that freaking yellow, and it marbles. So yeah, I think I can send you that one. I'll see what I have. I just have a bag full of stuff, and some stuff that are not in the bag. They're just in a drawer that are for the giveaway. But yeah, I mean, I can definitely do that. I know for a fact that you love their product. So if it's going to be used, I don't care. You know, it doesn't feel like a waste of money if it's going to be used by somebody else. That's just my opinion. They must have changed the formula because I've never had an issue, but I just started buying them about 6 months ago. Okay. Has anyone tried? Oh, you mean profile backs? I have not sculpted like brush. Very curious. I have not tried. I mean, if we're still on the same page, if we're still talking about not polish, in my opinion, for the videos that I've seen, I've specifically watched this particular color that they not swatched, they actually did an application on that color. Oh my, and it's a red. And I like to see those type of videos because those dark colors will really show you if they marble. Again, if it's an affordable acrylic and it marbles, it's not going to bother me at all. However, if I'm going to spend $20, I expect to have top tier, wouldn't you? They changed their formula for what I've heard, yeah. Here it's warm. I don't even know the temperature at this moment. It's pretty humid. It's kind of cloudy though. We're expecting rain. I know it's going to rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Talking about weather, people, all 12 of you, just put a lot of blue hearts. Puerto Rico, you guys know I'm Puerto Rican. For those of you who know, and those who don't know, you know now, I'm Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican just had a storm, and there was a lot of rain and a lot of flooding. So to show some support and love to my beautiful Puerto Rico, just put some blue hearts in the chat. I would really appreciate it. Sending love and prayers to everyone who's there in the island, and hope that everybody is okay. I know I have family there, and I hope that they're doing okay. So yeah, that storm, I think, changed to be a hurricane. For what I saw last, I haven't watched the news since I think it was yesterday. And It's going to get really close to us. It's not really, I don't think it's going to hit land up here, but it is on its way up here. But then again, everything can change in a day. Like in 24 hours, everything can change. So thank you so much for your blue hearts and support and sending love and good vibes to my beautiful Puerto Rico. I was on Instagram earlier and oh God, I I was scrolling, right? Trying to just watching content period, and I saw the governor of New Haven, and he was singing in Spanish. This guy is whiter than I don't know what. And he did such a great job singing that it's a song and it's so beautiful. It talks about Puerto Rico. He did such a great job. I was like it actually brought me to tears. That's how much I miss my beautiful Puerto Rico. I hope that one day, I'm able to go back. Things are really tough here. I'm not gonna lie. It's not just tough for me. I know it's tough for a lot of us, actually. Prices with everything. It's just everything is going crazy, especially people that are renting like me. It's just getting crazier and crazier and crazier. And it's just like, it seems like a never ending battle that we're not going to win. Hopefully things change in the next few years. Yes, he did a really he did a really great job. No problem, love. But yeah, I miss it. And if I go there, I will definitely go. I would love to go there and like go live with you guys and kind of take you with me on that vacation. But unfortunately, I can't say I have the money to go on vacation because I don't. And that's okay. I mean, I'm not ashamed to call things for what they are. And, everybody knows that things are tough at this very moment. And they're not tough just for me, they're tough for everybody. I just hope things get better. And, you know, as most of you guys know, I'm dealing with a lot of health issues as well. So I gotta definitely, you know, work on that. I gotta hold this pinky. I don't know. I know for a lot of you, shaping or doing anything to the pinky is hard. Trust me, it is for me as well. I have to hold it in a specific way because I use a peel off method. And if I put too much pressure, this is gonna come off. Like I did a different peel off method last time. Ooh, I regretted it instantly because they wouldn't come off. I thought it was gonna rip my hard gel. You guys know that I have hard gel. Okay, so let me clean this up a little bit and let's use this puppy. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Let's take another look at this beautiful drill. I was not expecting this at all. It looks the size of a cell phone. Check this out. Look at the color. The gold. Oh my God, look. This is so tiny. Look. It's so convenient. I would find a drill like this really good for beginners. It's easy to grab. It's easy to manage. It's pretty quiet. It's amazing. I do have to say I love, absolutely love their drills. Okay, so here, I don't know if you can see, we have the lock and unlock. So to unlock it, you're just going to twist it to the left. To the left, to the left. I can't sing. And then we're going to remove this part right here. I'm going to use another, this is my other MelodySusie. Like, I'm addicted to them. They are amazing. They are a wonderful brand. I'm addicted to their drills, so that's what happens when they spoil me. And then to lock it in, to make sure that you don't want to go all the way down. You just want to kind of go like towards the middle, because you don't want it like at the tip right there. That's not good. Just put it in like halfway. That sounds really bad. Ignore me. And then we're going to twist it to the right until you hear that click and that it's, you know, it's there. And we're going to turn it on. I'm going to go up to, because this is acrylic, I am going to go up to 9,000 RPMs. If you're brand new to this, please don't go more. If you're going to go near the cuticle area, which that's what I'm going to do, don't go above 5,000 RPMs until you're used to using a nail drill. Be very careful. Start with safety drill bits. Okay, so if you have any questions at this moment, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to come back to you. But at this moment, I'm trying to concentrate on keeping my cuticle safe and not cutting myself. Oh, 9, it's a good number. 9,000 RPMs. And it's removing a little bit of this bulk that I don't want here. Once you start using MelodySusie, you're not going to want to go back. I'm telling you. They're absolutely amazing. And I consider myself very lucky. I'm sorry if I'm not in frame. Very lucky and very blessed to be able to work with them. Also, when you're filing your cuticle area, don't go like this. Ooh, because you can just create what they're called rings of fire. Try to keep it more flat. That's why I like to do the cuticle bead the way that I did it, because it's easier to file. It doesn't really force you, because sometimes if this area right here, let me see if I'm in frame. If this area right here is too bulky, obviously if it has this much acrylic, obviously it's going to face this way. So you have to bring that acrylic down to make it look a little bit more natural. That's why I like to walk my bead, my cuticle bead. I set it down like down here, and then I kind of walk it up, and then, you know, make sure that it's not flooding my cuticle area. And that's why I really don't have to do so much filing near the cuticle area. And this drill is working beautifully. Okay, so I want your opinion. I want your opinion. Do you consider that this is a loud drill? What do you guys think on this drill? Please do let me know in the chat. I know some of you have it. Give me your input of what you guys think, so that the new people that are in the chat or that are watching this live, even after it's done, they can have some more knowledge on this drill. This part right here that's sticking up, that is my PLF base coat. There you go. I'm sorry that I'm not reading comments at this very moment. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep my cuticles clean without cutting myself. What are your thoughts on this drill? Would you consider buying it? If you already have it, do you recommend it? I certainly do. I really like how it's working. I haven't even charged it. I'm just using the charge that it came with. And that's awesome. Right? It sounds pretty quiet. And the size, to me, what's so surprising, I have reviewed other drills from them, and this is the smallest one. Like I saw the picture, before in the process of, the collaboration with the person I'm working with. And that's not what I was expecting. I was just expecting the regular size drill. No, look at this. It's like the size of a phone. Literally. I think this is smaller than my phone. Actually, you know what? It is smaller than my phone. I have a Note phone and it's smaller than my phone. So it's very compact. Like compacted, is that the word? It's slim. This is very light to use. It works so beautiful. I love it. Oh man. It works very, very nice. It feels really, really good. So I'm gonna say something once I finish using it. Look at that. Look at those cuticles. I love it. I definitely I definitely recommend this drill. It's a very beautiful drill. It's a very useful, practical, small, very comfortable to use drill. So don't forget to check out my description box in case any of you guys are interested. Again, I don't make money by giving my discount code. That's just for you guys. My job is to review it and show you guys what the drill can do. Let me put this. Give me a second. Okay. My job is to kind of review it, and that's it. And share the link. So I'm very surprised. The drill is literally smaller than my phone. Yes, finally tomorrow's Friday. I can't wait. I do work though, but I still get excited. I know. It looks so tiny. I'm telling you, I have a note. What kind of note? I don't even know. It's an older note phone, and the drill, it's smaller than my phone. Okay? Smaller. So I think that should say a lot. Now I'm gonna buff these puppies, and then we're gonna get to the nail art and bling and all that good stuff. How about that? Thank you so much for being here. I hope I can help you also with like 3D nail art. I'm fairly new to it. Um, but hey, I can give you like the tips and tricks that have worked for me. That's what I like to do. So, disclaimer, I'm not an educator, I'm not a nail tech. I just love nails. I love doing my nails. I love showing how I do my nails. And if I have any tips and tricks, I like to, share it with everyone. So maybe they can try it and it can work out for them. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I don't know. I don't know why I'm not signed up. I haven't applied for it yet. Maybe I will. I do love working with them. I love their drills. Like, as you can see, I have this one. I have another one in a box that I have, and I have bro, like, I don't even know how many drills I have. So, because I have so many drills, um, my intention of reviewing this drill, of course, is to show you guys how wonderful it works. But I took it upon myself to add this drill to the giveaway. So whenever I hit 3,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna clean. That's why I didn't take anything off of the drill. So I'm gonna clean it, sanitize it, put it back the way it was, and it's gonna be added to the giveaway. Yes. It's not the first time I do that. I have given away. I remember not too long ago I did a live and I gave away one of their drills after I reviewed it. My job is to review the product, to share the link. If you guys are interested, go ahead and purchase it. That's why the link is there. Um, and you guys can use my discount code to save 12% off your purchase. Um, but I'm sure that's not it's not the first time, and it won't be the last, hopefully, review that I do with them, collaboration, because I love working with them. I think I will sign up for the program, though. Now that you mentioned that, I didn't even think about that. Again, listen, I'm the type of person that if I have something and it's just sitting there and somebody else needs it and can get a good use out of it, why why would I have it? Doesn't make sense. I know it makes sense for a lot of people, but this is just me talking about me. Why I have to do this to the other nails that I didn't before, so bear with me. Why would I have 15 drills in my house if I only have 10 fingers? I don't do anybody else's nails. Um, if you can use it, I, I'll send it to you, you know. I have done giveaways before. I will repeat myself again. I will go live after I reach 3,000 subscribers. I will not announce on the title that it is a giveaway because, correct me if I'm wrong, all of you content creators in the chat, whenever we have a giveaway, we have hundreds of views and hundreds of people at the chat participating and showing love and support. And after the giveaway, it's like magic. They just disappear and you no longer see them. So I rather give it to somebody who actually watches my lives. Even if they watch them after, it's completely fine. The giveaway won't be done live. I will do a video. I mean, not a video. I will go live and say on the live that it is a giveaway. And that way I know for sure it's going to go to somebody who actually supports my channel. Like, there's a lot of genuine people that, you know, watch my stuff and comment on everything. And I really appreciate that. I understand, you know, like myself, I'm subscribed to like 100 people and I sometimes miss. But, you know, if they do a giveaway and I missed it, I'm sorry, you know. Oh, well, it wasn't meant for me. You know what I'm saying? The only people that, even if they miss, I'm going to be very clear, even if they miss the live, that will automatically be entered to that giveaway are my members. Why? Because my members are doing a, you know, contribution to my channel every month by joining my membership. So yeah, they will be added automatically onto that giveaway. I hope that everybody understands and kind of see it the way that I see it. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, if it was your channel, you will probably feel the same way. I understand that we all have a life and we all have things to do and we're probably going to miss some content at some given point. And it's okay. But, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, it's going to be the same live. But instead of, I'm going to find a different way to, about YouTube because I try to keep up much older videos. Jesse, you have no idea how much I can relate to that. I completely understand. Like I said, I'm like very far away still, so you don't got to worry about that right now. I understand, like I said, some people apologize. They're like, I'm sorry, I missed it. And a lot of them, you know, I always, and some of these people are here, they can confirm it. I have said, if they tell me like, listen, I had a family thing, I was like, I'd rather you have fun with your family. What you talk about? My live yeah, I'm live at this very moment, but it's gonna be up there later. So it's there for you to watch at any given time. You don't have to watch me at that very second. I I would never I would never ask anybody to do that because I understand, I work and like I said, we all have a life. So I understand that like that's not going to be a problem with me at all. I just wanted to mention that real quick. So this is what we have so far. I feel my hands a little bit sticky. If it's okay with you guys, I'm going to go real quick and wash my hands. Is that okay? Yes, family comes first. Oh, I love you guys too. Let me wash my hands. I'll be back. Okay. What I miss? Be careful driving. Yep. That's the best way to do it because you'll get actually people who support you. That's just the way I think. Okay. So, let's take out the bling gel and the picker tool. I'm gonna put just some. Do you want me to start with like the 3D nail art? Or do you guys want me to start with the bling? I did not arrange anything, so I'm just gonna go with the flow. You guys choose. You want 3D nail art? I mean, not this. 3D nail art first, or do you want bling? You want 3D? Okay, so again, I'm not the greatest with 3D nail art. I will show you how I do it. You can try it out. If it works for you, that's great. Um, but before I do that, there is something that I want to do to this set, and I'm gonna add. I don't know how this is gonna work because I'm gonna do 3D nail art. I am gonna put some bling pieces first, and I want to encapsulate this gold from. I've had this forever from Red Iguana. I have to say it's very, very, very beautiful. However, these pots, they are not the greatest. I'm going to be very, very, very honest. They're not the greatest because I don't know how or why they just, I don't know. It spills. It come even if they're closed. Like right now, I cleaned this earlier, and if you see, like right here on the rim, I don't know if it's the pressure of the air inside that pushes the gel out. There was a mess. I have only used this maybe twice since I purchased this. They had a huge sale at one point. Um, yes, they were on. That's when I got them. I got them when they were on sale. So I have a pretty roughly rough shape liner here that I'm trying to work with, and we're gonna use this to do a line like on the side walls, and then we'll do the gel. Oh god, see, look how beautiful that is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so beautiful. But the jars are not very practical, so it comes off for some weird reason. Look at how beautiful that color is. It's just gorgeous. You see that? I'm kind of lost in the conversation at this point. Yeah, this gold is like so freaking gorgeous. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. And I'm going to repeat the same process to all the nails. So whenever you're, in my opinion, this is just me, how I do it. I like to balance my pinky because I'm very shaky. So if I'm going to do lines, which I'm horrible with, what I do is I balance my pinky on the hand or on the nail, and I'll kind of put a little bit of pressure, and that kind of helps me not shake so much. And then I just go down. But this color is gorgeous. I think these are the straightest lines I've ever painted. Let me not jinx myself. See how I'm shaking? It's kind of hard to do the other side, but I'm just going to go with the flow. It's, you know what? It's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn, right? But these gels are so pretty. Okay, so that's what we have so far. And I'm just going to do the thumbnail, and then we're going to start with the 3D nail art really soon. So I hope you guys are enjoying the live so far. Again, thank you so much for being here and spending some time with me. I really appreciate you all. I hope that the tips that I'm giving you are helpful. And if you do put them into practice and they work out for you, just come back to this video and let us know. It's like I was meant to do these nails. I mean, not nails, these lines, because I've never, ever painted such. See, I already messed it up. Let me shut up. Hold on, let me cure it and then I talk. Let me cure this and then I can talk. Have a wonderful walk. Enjoy your walk. Thank you so much for being here, beautiful. I appreciate you. I love gold. Gold is my color. I don't know why. I'm weird. But yeah, I mean, the colors are beautiful, and like I said, I did get them like when they had a sale. This I'm just talking right now. It was like over a year ago. So it was I've had these gels, and that's not the only color I have either. Like I have different colors, and I've had them for a long time. The only problem is that the jars are not really convenient because I don't know if it's I don't know what it is about the jars that it spills the gel, and then you see the bottom here how it looks yellow. That's how like that's how much gel was underneath this when I grabbed it to use it. I know. Remember those times? Hi, Virgin Mannies. Thank you so much for joining, beautiful. Yes, they were not tipped. I have them in a particular container, and they're all like straight like that, like let's say like this, and they just spill. I don't know why that's a thing, but apparently it is. Okay, so I'm gonna get my actually nope, it's too soon for that. let me apply my bling gel so that I can put some rhinestones first, where I'm going to start doing the flowers. And then I'll prepare the monomer with the acetone and everything. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to be using LGNPRO. Um, LGNPRO's bling gel. Of course, I'm not prepared. I did not take out a brush, but we got this. We got this. Thank you so much for your patience, by the way. Very much appreciated. So, okay. So, which should I do flowers on the ring and the pointer, or do you want flowers on? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Sorry, I was going to give you guys the option, but I don't feel like doing flowers on the pinky. Because again, doing anything on the pinky, it's kind of rough, tough, hard, in my personal opinion. This is way too much gel for this nail. The underside of the nails is going to look like that because I cleaned it with alcohol, but I'm going to clean them again, and then I'm going to put some top coat over that, and we're going to be good. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab one of these, right? I'm just going to start with the center flower, which I'm going to put it maybe here. And then I'm going to go in with a rhinestone. I don't know if this one is big enough. Maybe it's too small. I'm going to try a bigger one. Perfect. I'm going to start with this one, and then I'm going to go from there. So I'm going to create a flower right here in the center, and then I'm going to take it from there. Okay? Does that sound like a plan? Let me cure this real fast. I know, me too. It's okay though, we can clean it and then we put top coat over that and it's gonna be nice and glossy. I know, because it usually happens when you're trying to do a clear nail set. Like, WTF. So this gel is non-wipe. That is the reason why I like to use it. So I don't have to do anything after that, technically. So that's why I'm going to start with those first, because you guys want to see the 3D flowers. I don't know how that's going to come out because, you know. But I'll explain you. I'll try to explain it the best that I can. Thank you so much for your love and support. Thank you for staying here. We're almost 2 hours in. I appreciate you very much. Don't forget that if you are interested in the drill, all the links are in the description box. I did make sure this time that the links were available. So you can check that out and use my code Nelly12 for 12% off. And yeah, that is the cutest drill I've ever had. I'm sorry. I got to say that. I had to get it out of my system. It's so beautiful. Okay. So let's do the other nail real quick. making sure I get the side walls and making sure I can seal those lines with this gel properly. And then I'm going to close my gel because if I leave it open, it's gonna cure with these regular lights. Believe it or not, I've had that happen to me already and I don't want to go through that again. So let me grab another one of these and then we'll start from there. Okay, again in the center right here, because I want to be able to cover um where my natural nail ends and the tip, actually the extension shows. So I do a flower here and then something up here and then maybe something down here, some leaves. I don't know. Let's see how this set turns out. Okay. Okay. You're at work. Okay, so I'm gonna do, gonna be, obviously already it's a clear nail set. I'm gonna do, no problem, Kira, honey. I'm going to do some 3D nail art, which I haven't tried to do in a while with dynamic. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but we're gonna find out today. And I'm gonna do some bling placement. I did not arrange anything, so it's just kind of a freestyle bling. You can give me your input on if there's a particular I'll give you some ideas when it comes to the bling, and then you tell me if that sounds good for you and we can try that. There's so many things you can do with like bling. Woo! So the first question when it comes to the bling, do you guys want me to use the big rhinestones or do you want me to stick strictly to the round ones? I know for a lot of you, it's easier to find the round rhinestones. It's more affordable. And like I said, they're easier to find on Amazon. I can stick to those. Or if you want to see the rest of the shapes, I can also create a set with that. Just let me know whatever you want to see and I'll make that happen. I'm good with the round ones only if you choose to. I actually enjoy those very, very much. And if there's something that you want me to add, just let me know. And I'm going to add some butterflies, of course, because you guys know I have to. But nothing big. You have the different shape ones and you don't know what to do with them. So the best way, remember, you're one of my members. If you go back to the lives that I did with the classes of bling, the best thing that you can do, and I'm going to share that with everybody, is just set them on a one of these. I forgot the name. Oh, Jesus. Brain fart. You can just set them, kind of play with them and see if you like how it looks before you put it onto the nail. Because once that rhinestone touches that glue, you're going to have to wipe it off if you want to use that rhinestone again. Otherwise, it's a waste of rhinestone. So the one thing we don't want to do is waste rhinestones. I wouldn't want to waste rhinestones. So just take out all the shapes, line them up, and then start with the first one and then see what might look better and play around with it, change the position of the shapes and see if the end result works for you. And then from there, you apply it onto your nail. I wouldn't go like what I'm about to do, which is pretty much freestyling with the rhinestones. If you're not very familiar with the shapes, I've been using the shapes for like, I don't know, 3 years maybe. Let's get to the 3D flowers, okay? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some monomer. And then I'm going to add some acetone. This acetone is going to help me make sure that the bead kind of sets a little bit faster. I just put a few drops. I try not to put too much, especially if it's like really warm in your room. It's going to set fast anyways, depending on the acrylic that you're using. I like to mix my own colors. However, I did not get the chance to do that this time. So, question, first flower, what color would you like to see? I have yellow, I have pink. This one, I'm going to leave it for the leaves, so I'm going to take that out of the way. I have purple and I have blue. You guys get to choose. The first flower, which color would you like to see? Pink, purple, blue, or yellow? I'm doing okay. I'm having some medication adjustments and it's looking good. Yeah, you need to see exactly, like, open the pack, see all the shapes that you have, line them up, and then go from there. Pink, purple. Just gonna do one tone flowers, but they're gonna be different color flowers. Pink. Okay. I have not tried 3D flowers in a while, especially with dynamic. Okay, can you guys see like the monomer, the acrylic, everything? Are you good? It all depends on how the acrylic sets. Again, that's why I'm kind of a little bit nervous, because if I mix a color, I know the type of acrylic that I'm dealing with. However, dynamic has a different consistency. So that's why I said, let's see how this set turns out. I'm going to wet, first of all, I'm going to mix everything with the brush. I'm going to tap the excess off, and then I'm going to grab a bead. And then I'm going to leave it kind of stew there a little bit. Then I'm going to place it on the nail. And I'm going to poke at it a little bit to kind of release whatever excess monomer I have on the brush. Well, somebody was about to crash if you heard that sound. And then I'm going to go in at a 45-degree angle and kind of push in the middle. I'm going to do the round flower ones. I mean the round petals. So it doesn't really take much pressure. I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure there in the center. So as you can see, like I said, 45-degree angle, I will go like this, just a little bit of pressure. I'm not putting pressure up here. I'm just putting pressure down here, right where the petal meets the this ring right here. Okay. And then I'm going to pick up another bead and I'm going to set that right next to the other one. Okay, I'm going to pick up another bead and I'm going to, the trick really to this is just to try to pick up the same size, which is the hardest thing you'll do. Picking up the same amount of acrylic. Okay, so we have the first 3 petals. And then when I start the bottom petals, I start with the center one first and then I go to the side ones. I don't know why I do that. That's the way I do it. What I'm going to do is, I don't want to mess this up, so I'm just going to work one petal at a time. Because this petal right here, after I placed the bead and it had enough monomer, it was going to the side, so I don't want that. So then I press just a 45-degree angle, kind of to push it in towards that center right there. No problem, Sandra. I'm just going to turn my finger this way. So, because as you can see, there's a lot of acrylic up here. And if I leave the hand the way I had it, it's going to start dripping that way. And I don't want that. I want to wait for the bead to set up a little bit. And then I'm going to go in and put that little bit of pressure and kind of fan out a little bit the bead. But it still looks round here, as you can see. Let's try this again. I dip it, tab, and then pick up. And then I'm going to place the bead where I want it. I release a little bit more of the monomer that I already had on the brush. That's when it starts to look really shiny. I'm going to wait just a few seconds. And I say seconds because this monomer has acetone. It's going to make it set faster. So once after it's there and I see that it's not moving anywhere, then I'm going to go in at a 45-degree angle and I'm going to fan this petal a little bit. And that's pretty much what I do. Now this hand, do you want the flower the same color? Or do you want a different color? What do you guys want to see? I am going to do different colors, by the way, just so you know. Thank you. I love this pink. It's very pretty. Purple? Okay. Okay, once again, I'm going to dip my brush, tap, pick up, apply it. Poke it a little bit to release a little bit of the monomer that it's left on the brush until it looks shiny like that. Once it looks shiny, just gonna wait a few seconds for the acrylic to set a little bit. You don't want to do this too soon or wait too long. So I would say about 10 seconds should do it. And then at a 45-degree angle, just in the middle, like that. And you get the perfect round petal. Not perfect, but it is round. You can tell it's round. Hi, Adriana. Thank you so much for joining. Tab, pick up, place, poke it a little bit to release some monomer. I am going to turn my hand again because I don't want the same problem to happen again. That way it's more flatter or more like it's not gravitating the acrylic anywhere. It just stays there. And then at a 45-degree angle after 5, maybe 8-10 seconds, you can go in and just put light pressure, 45-degree angle towards the center of that rhinestone. Okay, again, I'm going to dip, tap, pick up. I'm going to place the other bead, poke it a little bit until it looks a little shiny, because it has enough monomer. I'm going to let it set a little bit. We have 3D flowers on this side of it. Okay, let me go at a 45-degree angle. Again, just light pressure. And it still looks round. Okay, now I'm gonna do the bottom ones. Like I said, I like to start from the center one. Wait a few seconds. You can count the seconds if you want. And then after a few seconds that it's already settling, I'm going to go in at a 45-degree angle and put just a little bit of pressure in the middle. That's all it needs. Just a little bit of pressure. I think I put a little bit too much pressure. But that's okay. Again, tap. Again, I am learning still. I'm just giving you pointers on what I do so that you can try it out and see if it works. Oh, you mean on the sides here? Yeah. I love those flowers too. And then I'm going to fan out this petal a little bit. And then I'm going to move on to the next one. Those flowers, those side flowers, they require a little bit more acrylic depending on the size that you want them. I like them big, so I wouldn't even tap. I would just dip it halfway, not tap the brush, and pick up the bead. Again, 45-degree angle. Let me see if I can show you better. Is this a better angle? Just a little bit of pressure in the middle. Enough to spread it towards the sides, and you're not touching this part right here. And you kind of open the petal enough to where it touches the other one. Okay? Okay, okay, which color would you like to see next? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a tool here. I don't think why am I never ready, ever? You wanna see blue? Okay. So I need to put some more gel. I'm going to place it right up here. All right. And then I'm going to grab another one of these. And I'll put it there in the middle. And then I'm going to grab another rhinestone. I'm going to put it right there in the middle. And then I'm going to cure it. You want to see blue next? Okay. Try what? Oh, the flowers? I'm not going to fully cure it. I'm just going to do a quick flash cure so that we can move on to the other nail. We can do the same thing and get that out of the way. I'm just going to pick up a bead of glue, place it right in the same spot. And then I'm going to grab another ring. And I'm going to place it right in the middle. And then I'm going to grab another rhinestone and place it right there in the middle. And I'm going to flash cure that. Okay, so I'll do the first one blue on the ring finger. And then, because it's not going to be a completely 6 petal, it's going to be less petals, probably 3 petals. And then I'll do the yellow on the other hand. She's like, whoop, whoop. Okay, so we said blue. Same method. Dip, tap, pick up, place that bead. This is definitely not a good bead. Okay, let's remove that. Oh, wait, no, the blue was going to be here. Oh, God. Don't drag the brush, just kind of place it there and it'll give you a round bead. I found that the best way, because if you kind of drag the brush, you're going to grab more acrylic and it's going to be like all over your brush and it's going to be hard for you to place. Oh, yeah, you're home. Thank you. So again, at a 45-degree angle, just towards the rhinestone, like I said, put a little bit of pressure, not all the way down. Go at a 45-degree angle. Okay. Again, dip, tap, don't drag it, just place it there and it'll give you, oop, it dropped it. Never mind. Tap, dip it. It'll give you a nice round pearl. We're going to let it sit for a few seconds. I would say 5 to 10 seconds, and then you can go ahead and go again at a 45-degree angle. Is this a good angle for you guys so you guys can see? 45-degree angle. I'm not putting pressure on the top of that at all. Okay. I'm going to leave this side right here because I want to do a, I don't know, maybe I'll place something here like a butterfly and then I'll do a leaf here. I don't know. I don't know where this set is going to take me. So if you're on for the ride, let's go. And then I'm going to place this one right here. I know this is incredibly close to that cuticle area. I like to poke it a little bit to release the rest of the monomer. And I'm going to spread it a little bit towards this side. Thank you, KD. And then I'm going to push again at a 45-degree angle to make sure it's nice and round without touching. As you can see, it's very close, but it's not really there on my skin. See? And I say 45-degree angle because it'll give you that kind of lip up on the flower, and it makes it look even prettier. Let's do another petal down here. How about that? Whoop, I dropped it. I need to move my finger this way. We count to 5 or we can count to 10, however makes you feel comfortable. And then we go back in, 45-degree angle, push down towards the rhinestone. And that will kind of open the petal a little bit. There you go. Okay. And then this one we said yellow, right? Okay, let's go do yellow. Ooh, I already made a mess. Oh, this yellow is so pretty. Okay, once again, dip, tap. Do not drag it, just kind of place it there, let it pick up, and then you place it on your nail. Poke at it a little bit to release a little bit of monomer. Again, it all depends on the acrylic that you're working with. Some acrylics you don't even have to do that. Not every flower has to look the same either. That's the beauty about, I'm not even in frame, I'm so sorry. And then after a few seconds, 45-degree angle towards the rhinestone, just a little bit of pressure right in the center. It'll give you a nice round petal. Once again, I'm going to dip, tap, pick up, and I'm going to place that one here. I kind of poke it until I see that it's shiny. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. And then wait like 10 seconds and then go in again at a 45-degree angle, just a little bit of pressure right there at the tip. Okay. See how the petal is looking from this side? Let's grab another one, okay? Let me try to fan out this one a little bit more so it looks kind of the same size. It's okay if it's not the same size. I mean, I don't think I've seen a perfect flower unless you're like a professional or something. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there for a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think 10 seconds is good. Again, 45-degree angle only on the center towards the rhinestone, and it'll fan it out a little bit. And then I'm gonna do another petal over here. Oh, thank you. Ooh, go bestie. Let me like that real quick. Thank you so much for your donation to my channel. Appreciate you very much. Heart. Thank you, Murder Manny. Once again, pick up the bead, place it where you want it, right? And then release a little bit of the monomer. This is just with this acrylic. I'm gonna say that one more time. Not all acrylics are the same. Some acrylics you won't even have to do that. However, with this one, I do. Whoop whoop. Go bestie. Go bestie. Go bestie. Go bestie. Go bestie. Go bestie. Ooh, got me excited over here. Okay, so we're good, right? This one's going to look a little bit different because this petal obviously was not as big as this one. And I placed it differently too. And the size is different, so it's okay. So what on which one did I okay, let's go back to the ring finger. I'm gonna grab another bit of gel. And I'm gonna place it where I want the other flower, which is gonna be approximately probably down here. Right there. And then I'm gonna grab another ring. I'm going to move this gel a little bit. And then I'm gonna go and grab a rhinestone. Place it right here in the middle. Right, does that look okay? And I'm gonna flash cure it. Sure, absolutely. Amazon. I can find the link. I'll DM you the link to the I thought I didn't I share it on my community tab? I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Katie. It means so much to me. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. I love you. Okay. So let's grab a little bit more just to get that other nail. Oh, looking the same. So it was like right about here, right? I'm going to add some butterflies to this nail once I'm done with like all the 3D nail art. So it's going to look even more beautiful. After these two flowers, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make some leaves. And then I'm going to continue to decorate the nails. All right. Because this is not the only thing I'm going to do to these nails. Let me cover the gel. Let me flash cure this real quick. Hey, Treats and the Signs by 9. Hi, honey. How are you? It's been a while. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you so much for joining. So on the, I'm assuming we're going to do probably purple on the, we're going to do purple probably on the, should we do purple? On the ring finger and then pink on the pointer. So that way we have all the same colors, right? Does that make sense? Again, can you see okay? Oh, thank you. We appreciate you very much. Dip, tab, do not drag out, don't drag the brush. Just kind of let it sit there for 3 seconds and then pick it up. It'll give you a nice round bead, as you can see. And then you choose where you're going to place that. I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to release a little bit of the monomer into that bead until it looks completely shiny. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope everybody's enjoying this live. If you are, don't forget to hit that like button. Then again, at a 45-degree angle, I'm going to put a little bit of pressure. And then I'm going to grab another bead. And I'm going to place it right here. And then maybe another bead over here. I can put like a butterfly here maybe. I don't know, you guys give me some input on what you guys want to see. And I will make that happen. Let me grab another bead. Just place it there. It's going to give you a nice round bead. And then you release that bead right where you want it. So usually that's what I do. Okay, hold on. Let me do this because I'm starting to read the chat and it's going to set on me and I don't want this petal to set. What I miss? I'm so lost in the conversation right now. I don't even know. It's okay. Okay, let's do pink on this one. Bye, Kira. Thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you being here, love. I'll put this bead right here, just like with the other flower. We're going to wait a few seconds. What are we talking about, y'all? What I missed? Isn't it beautiful? It's so pretty. I know. I knew you guys were going to love it. Okay, after like 10 seconds, 45-degree angle, kind of like feather it on the sides a little bit. And then, you know, this part will still look kind of high. And then, you know, your petal will look nice and pretty. Again, dip, tap, don't drag it, just place it there and it'll give you a nice bead. I'm going to tap whatever excess monomer I have. Let it sit there for a few seconds. So all these colors that I'm using for all of you who are coming in right now are from Dynamic. Let's grab another one. Dip, tap, pick up. Really the trick is, and the hardest part about this, in my personal opinion, is to get the beads the right size. I don't think all beads are going to come out exactly the same. But you can try. White make it better. I like that. I like that. It is easy. Just, just give it a try. Just give it a try. Trust me, mines are not perfect. They're not. And I'm sitting here explaining something to you that I'm not 100% good at. Try it. Don't be scared. That, we stop ourselves. So we got the 3 ones, 4, 4, 3, then the 6. I'm going to try to pull like a butterfly here. Um, let me make some leaves, okay? So leaves are different. Leaves are absolutely different. Oop, I'm making a mess over here. Yes, make a mess. I'm sitting here encouraging people to make a mess. But you gotta make a mess to try. You gotta make a mess to try. So now the question is, where do I want those leaves, right? Let me see. Should I add? I wanted to add something else. I'm not sure at this very moment if I want to do that. I'm just going to create a petal right here, up here, and then one coming down here. All right. Does that sound like a plan? I agree with that statement, Jessie. I agree. Again, okay, so with the leaves, I like to pick up a bigger bead. So I'm gonna just dip halfway. I think that's too much monomer, but I'm just gonna tap it a little bit. I'm gonna leave it there a little bit longer to pick up a bigger bead, right? I'm gonna place that bead, let's say here. I'm gonna release the rest of the monomer, and I'm gonna pull a little bit up. Okay, just a little bit with the tip of your brush. Okay, you want me to bring you guys closer? Can try to do that. The problem's gonna be staying frame. So you're gonna leave that to rest for a few seconds. As you can see, I just pulled literally with the tip of the brush. And then I'm gonna go in again at a 45-degree angle, flat first, right? To make it wide. Then I'm gonna turn my brush to the middle, to the side, and then I'm gonna go in the middle of that and I'm gonna pull this up, right? Then I'm gonna close it right at the end to make it look more like a leaf. And then I'm going to go in with the side of the brush and going to create indentations like 1, 2, 3. Same on the other side with the side of the brush. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to give it a little bit more dimension, I guess, or kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's going to look more like a leaf. And then just going to push down here a little bit. I'm going to try another leaf going up here. I'm going to try to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so because I want it smaller, I do want to tap, and I'm going to pick up the bead, right? I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to poke at it to release the rest of the monomer until it looks shiny. And then with the tip of the brush, I'm going to start pulling from the center kind of upwards. You see how it looks now? I'm going to leave it to rest a little bit. Thank you. So we leave it to rest, right? And then we go flat. At a 45-degree angle, the brush is flat. This will make your petal wide. Then you're going to turn it to the side and you're going to go right up in the center and you're going to pull it up, and then you're going to close that right at the top with with the tip of your brush, right? To make that point right there. And then you can make your indentations. You gotta be, if you're gonna do this, you gotta be a little bit quicker, because obviously you put acetone, so it's gonna set quite faster. Okay. Am I on frame? Am I in frame? I'm so sorry if I'm not. I'm really trying. Okay, here I am. Okay, let's try to do one here, or should I do one here? Okay. I'm gonna do one here. Mind frame. Okay. Let's place the bead where we want it. Release the monomer. Since it's pretty wet still, kind of pull a little bit and then leave it to rest a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would wait like 5 seconds if you're doing leaves, if you want really detail. With the brush flat, you're going to make it wide and then turn your brush to the side, and in the middle just touch, touch, pull, 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 and then at the end you're going to connect and you're going to make that leaf sort of look, and then create your indentations right on the sides right here. I'm going to make it look more 3D, right? What do you guys think so far? I'm going to do another leaf right here so that you guys can see it better. And then I'm going to go in and place some butterflies, and then we're going to go with the bling placement, okay? I'm going to pick up the bead. That's not a good bead. Don't drag it. Just place it there. I'm going to place it right here. Can you see okay? Let me move a little bit. Is that better? Poke at it a little bit. Drag it a little bit, right? Just with the tip. Leave it to rest. Do not touch it. No touchy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to go with the brush straight flat to make it wide at a 45-degree angle. Make it wide. And then turn it to the side and then make that indentation in the end. Pulling it up and then closing it at the end. Right? And then you're going to make your indentations on the sides. And there you have your leaf. Okay? How is that looking out? So I mix monomer first with the acetone. I use a dropper, right? One of these. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. That's the problem with being too close that I don't know where I am. I use a dropper and then I put some acetone inside of the monomer and then I take it from there. Thank you, Shirley. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, Journey. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be really fun. Okay, so let me just clean this because I did make quite of a mess on my nail. Let's go back again. Let me fix this real quick. Do not drag your brush. Just tap it. Okay. Leave it there a few seconds. It's going to give you a nice big bead. You're going to place it wherever you want. Let's just place this one here. Tap a little bit of the monomer. It has already enough monomer, so you're going to kind of pull with the tip in whatever direction you want that leaf to go. Just a little bit. Then you're going to let it sit. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would suggest 5 seconds, and then go flat to make it wide. Then turn your brush to the side and then go long here. And then at the end, you're going to enclose it, the tip right there. And then make your, am I in frame? I'm so sorry. And then make your kind of like indentations, if you want to call them that, to make it look a little bit wider and look more like a leaf. Okay, we got the first leaf. Oh, thank you. I really try to. I'm not very confident when it comes to explaining stuff. I just try to explain it the way I do it. I'm not a professional by any means. I'm just sharing how I do things, my tips and tricks. And if it works for you, that will be freaking awesome. Okay. Okay. So again, dip, tab, pick up. And we're going to do the other leaf right up here. Tap the rest of the monomer. I'm going to clean my brush. I'm going to pull from the center with the side of the brush. Just give it a little pull. Just a little bit. And we're going to leave it rest for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go in flat with the brush flat. This is the side of the brush. So we're going to go flat in the center, 45-degree angle to make it wide. Then we're going to turn your brush to the side and it's a bit thinner. And then you're going to create that indentation in the center, dragging it up. Then you're going to go in at the end and you're going to enclose that petal, okay, from both sides. And then you make your indentations to kind of make it look a little bit wider and more leafy looking, if that's even a word. And then you can go back again here if you choose to and just kind of make it pointier. It's up to you. Yes, yes. Just add a few drops. It depends on the acrylic that you're using. So you're gonna have to play with the ratio of acetone that you add. Thank you. That you add to the monomer. Let's do a leaf here, like I have here, and then we do a leaf down here. Okay, sounds like a plan. Okay, okay. Dip, tab, let it sit there for a few seconds. Well, actually, I will leave it just for 2 seconds. Place your bead wherever you want it. Tap a little bit to release a little bit of the monomer. Since it's freshly wet and it's spreading, start pulling a little bit, just a little bit, right? Let it rest. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go in flat again in the center to make it wide. Wide, wide, wide. Turn it to the side. You're going to go in and make that center indentation and drag it as long as you want. Then you're going to go in and close that by doing this, and then you go and you make your indentations on the sides. Let me try to stay in frame. It's hard to stay in frame when I'm this close, but I wanted to show you guys. And if you can't make the indentation with that and it's setting a little bit fast, a trick, if I find it, which I don't even see it at this point, you can grab your oh, here it is, this, and just kind of make the indentations with this if it's setting a little bit too fast. And it's going to help you make those indentations as well. So you have 2 ways of doing it. If you consider that it's setting way too fast, there's ways to do it. That's an X-Acto knife, by the way. I just couldn't think of the name right at that second. Again, we're going to go dip, tab, pick up a bead, place it where I want it. I'm going to tap on it a little bit to release a little bit of the monomer. I'm going to clean the rest off, and I'm going to do some pulling a little bit with the tip of the brush, just the tip. Very, very lightly, just to pull it a little bit and make it more oval instead of round. Okay, we're going to leave it rest for 5 seconds. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go in at a 45-degree angle to make it wide. It makes it wide. Then you turn your brush to the side and you're going to make that indentation right in the center, and you can drag this down. Then you enclose that leaf at the end, and then you can go on the sides and make those indentations to kind of give it a little bit more 3D looking, more leafy looking, kind of, you know what I mean. I'm going to enclose this towards the center here because it's a little bit too wide. Okay, okay. What do you guys think so far? Let me just bring you back. You like it? Let me clean my brush. When you clean your brush, your 3D brush, right? You can submerge in the same formula, right? I clean it. Clean the sides very lightly to make it still look pointy, and then I go to clean monomer again without acetone, and then I dip it there. And when I brush it down, I hope you can see this, just tap, tap, tap to make it, you have to leave it like this. Take very good care of your 3D brush. Make sure it's pointy by the end when you finish, but you got to clean it. Okay? Okay. Let me add a little bit of gel so we can add some butterflies to that set. Give me 1 second. Let me just dust the mess that I made. And we're going to add, whoop, I just dropped something. We're going to add some of these babies. What do you guys think? I'm going to add some butterflies. Where did I put the gel? Right here. This is LGNPRO gel. I'm just going to grab a bead. And we're just going to put them around randomly. I don't really have a particular spot. And then we can put one here. Oh, wait. We can put one here. I kind of want to put one, like, I don't know. Oh, maybe up here. Maybe up here. Okay. Okay. I like to grab the tiniest ones because they look so pretty. Please stay. Please stay. There you go. What do you think of those butterflies? What I miss? What's your question, sweetheart? Turn on and off the chat. I've tried these gold hearts like this kind of, but in a few days it tarnished. You can apply some top coat over it, and that will help it from tarnishing. I love gold. Um, you're gonna see that soon because I'm gonna do some bling placement. I love using gold on my sets. Um, and yeah, to be honest, I don't keep my sets too long. I usually remove them right after the live. If I do keep them, I would have to do a different method, which I did last time. Um, but these ones are already starting to pop off. And I'm fine with it. I just want to show you guys different things. That way I can go live maybe on the weekend. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's see what life throws my way because I'm just rolling with the punches over here. But yeah, I would say a little bit grab, if it's something that small and you've already applied top coat and you don't want to go, I personally do not like it when people go over the flowers with top coat. I hate it. I'm going to be that's just my opinion. That's just me. So I would grab a detail brush and apply a little bit of top coat and then try not to touch like the flowers, and that will keep it from tarnishing. Okay, I hope that helps. Let me grab some more gel. Be careful driving, sugar. I'm gonna put one here. I'm gonna put definitely one here. And then we're gonna put one here. Right down here. We're about to get very creative right now. So for those of you who are new at this point, I gave the option earlier. I am going to do bling on the nails. I'm sorry if I'm not in frame. I gave the option earlier. If you guys want me to use the shape rhinestones, I will show you what I have so you have an idea of what I'm going to use. If you guys want me to use the shape rhinestones or strictly the round ones, the reason I'm offering that option is because I understand that on Amazon It's much easier to find rhinestones that are round rather than um, rhinestones that, you know, have like a shape. Oh, this is not looking very good. I can't close this with one hand. Hopefully I don't make a mess because I'm going to cry so bad at that. It's all over the floor. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to put it in the drawer because knowing me, I will hit it and it's going to go all over the floor. And I'm just going to sit down and cry. I'm not even going to lie. I will literally sit down and cry. Everyone who's driving, please be careful. Thank you so much for being here. Um, okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I know earlier Kiara wanted a link. Um, and now you want another one. So um check out later today my community tab and I will have those links for you. I can definitely provide those links on my community tab. You just make sure that you're, you know, subscribed to my channel. And when you click on my channel, it's going to give you different options. It's going to show videos, shorts, live, community. Hit community. Those are community posts. I've done several with different items recently. I just recently started doing that. And yeah, I got to clean this part right here and then I apply top coat and it's going to look nice and clear, but we're going to do that a little bit later. Let's just focus on the rhinestones. So do you want strictly round or do you want shapes? These are the rhinestones that I have. These are from LGNPRO. These are different shapes. There's 6 ones right here and then the bottom 6 are just strictly round. I understand that it's easier for you guys to find round rhinestones. So I'm giving you the option on what you know, I'll use whatever you want to see. If you strictly want round rhinestones, I will strictly use these. I love using those anyways. I don't mind that at all. What do you guys want to do? And if you don't choose, I'm gonna choose for you. You want the shapes? Mix. Okay, do both. Okay, gotcha. So I'm gonna leave this right here. I'm gonna grab some more of that gel and let's start with the pinky. So the pinky, since it's so small, obviously, um not gonna do too many shapes. But I will use some shapes because that's what you guys want to see. So I love, once again, love this gel because, oh, we can do kind of like a necklace looky type of thingy. Let's see. I don't even know what I'm going to do. So let's just start with this. Oh, actually, let me open up my caviar beads. See, I'm a gold girl. I told y'all I love gold. So let's go with this one right here. And then I'm going to go down a size. On each side. Right? I'm going to use that same size again to go up and again to go up. Then I'm going to go with a smaller size And then I'm going to place one up here. And then the other one up here. I hope you guys can see okay. Let me know if you're having any trouble seeing. Then I'm going to go with the smallest size because there's 6 different sizes. And that's going to be the final one up here. And then the final one up here. This one I have to bring it down a little bit. Okay, so let's use this right here. Hold on. And then I'm going to use 2 of the smallest rhinestones. And I'm going to place that right there. And then I'm going to grab another one and place it right up next to that one. Right? I'm going to move this a little bit because they do tend to move a little bit. Just, you got to be patient. Let's do some caviar beads. Okay? So I'm going to put some caviar beads at the top. Caviar beads really change the game. Like, it makes your application look so much more elegant. And then we're going to finish off with 1 caviar bead up there. And push this up a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Caviar bead, caviar bead. And then we're going to place them properly. Caviar bead. I know this part, am I in frame? It's tedious work and it's not for everybody. However, I love doing bling. Like, this is my passion right here. Okay, move this up here. And then I'm going to finish this with three caviar beads here at the bottom. Gotta move this again because it keeps moving. I'm gonna put some caviar beads here and here. And we're gonna cure it. Gotta make sure that it's straight. That's the first thing I gotta do before I cure. Make sure it's nice and straight. Okay. Then I'm going to wipe the excess on the sides before I cure. And then I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. I don't have a favorite size. I like them all. I'm going to tell you why. Because you have different size nails, different size fingers. So in my opinion, when it comes to bling application, you need to take in consideration the size of your nails. You don't want to go with a bling. Let me grab a color. You don't want to go into on your pinky and apply a bling this big, because it's not going to look, I mean, it all depends on what you like, really, but I don't like this. I wouldn't like to see a size this big on a pinky nail, because it's going to take like over the nail. if, let me see if I can place this here. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. So if you see, look at the size of my nail and look at the size of that rhinestone. So it's, you know what I'm saying? So you have to take in consideration your nails and the size of your nail. That's why I don't really have a size that I like. I prefer smaller rhinestones, but these, I mean, this is what it came in a box, you know, because the smaller the rhinestones, even if it's different shapes, the more you can apply and the more creative you can be. You can do so many sets. So many sets. Okay. Let me just take some cuticle bars. These are cuticle bars, by the way. If you're not familiar with bling, these are the cuticle bars that I'm going to be using. And I have smaller ones too. And I will show you once I play. Oops. I only needed a few and all of them came out of the jar. That's way too many. Okay, so let's apply the gel on the middle finger. If you're just joining, you can go back and rewatch the application if you need help with acrylic application. I try to explain with detail how I do my acrylic application. And I hope that if you do, you find it helpful. Okay, so this one, since it's a middle finger, I think I can use bigger size rhinestones. So I'm going to use that same rhinestone just to show you how big it is. Whoop! I fell. So that rhinestone, it's pretty big. Use some cuticle bars to place them here. I'm dropping everything, y'all. I'm a hot mess. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to grab this one. Why did you have to fall so far down? I'm gonna grab this size since it's not too big. Put it here and here. I'm gonna grab this size and place it here. And then I'm gonna go with a smaller size. Place one here. Place one here. Sort of like a crown. Right? Gotta move this up. I'm gonna put some smaller rhinestones. Actually, these ones are a little bit too small. So again, take in consideration the size of the nail. Oh man, at first I thought I dropped it. I was like, damn it, I didn't. But then I dropped it. Okay, and then we can use, let's say, this one right here, and then this one right here. And then we're going to go from really big, right, in the middle. And then we're going to go a size smaller. and then a size smaller, right? And then a size smaller. Now let's add some caviar beads. So one here, one here. I hope you guys are enjoying this application, by the way. This one up here. And then here and here. Same thing on the other nail. Here and oh, I dropped it. And here. I gotta move this one's up again because the gel keeps moving. Okay. And then caviar bead there and here. And then here and here. Again on the other side, one here, one here. Same thing, one here, and then one up here. And then we're going to put them where they belong, or place them where they belong. Caviar beads definitely change the look of the design. I'm going to add some caviar beads up here just because I think it's a little bit too empty, that space right there. I'm going to do 3 rhinestones in a shape of kind of like a triangle. Can you please stay there? Okay. Oh, shoot, it's going like underneath the rhinestone. That's not where I want it. More. There you go. Okay, so we got that, and then I have to move these ones a little further in. I'm sorry that I'm not reading the comments. I do apologize. I'm really trying to concentrate on this rhinestone application. This rhinestone, I mean caviar beads, do not want to stick. Why? That's where you belong, darling. And then I'm going to finish with the 3 rhinestones at the bottom. I mean, rhinestones. Caviar beads at the bottom. I'm going to move my finger in this position to make sure that everything is straight, because as of this moment, not everything is straight. So you want to make sure that every little piece is where it belongs before you cure it. Okay. And before I do that, let me clean the side wall so it doesn't look too thick. And then we cure. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I know, I was trying to run away. Oh God. I know this is not boring, but I mean, if you really like it, you'll be into it. It's kind of you gotta be like You gotta like it in order to like say, oh, I'm gonna pay full attention to this. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to the last nail and then we're gonna clean the bottom of the nails and apply clear top coat and then we are done, besties. I want to say thank you to everyone who has stayed, everyone who subscribed, everyone who hit that like button. I appreciate you all very much. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for spending this day with me or this few hours with me. I love coming out here and just do different things. I don't know. Sometimes I don't. There's a lot of people at this time of year that like they have like certain sets that they like to do. I don't go by that. Like I have my own style and I will just do, random stuff. I guess I don't know. Okay. So let's do this thumbnail. Ooh. Ooh. I'm a hot mess already. I'm going to try my best to stay in frame. I do apologize, everybody, if I'm not. Thank you to everyone who has stayed this long. You guys are amazing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I consider that, and like my opinion for me, rhinestones is like my signature, and I love it. I really do enjoy it, and I hope I can teach you guys something. Mm, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm gonna be very honest with you, besties. Okay. Mm. At this point, I'm literally going with the flow because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Mind frame? Okay. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit too quiet. I'm just literally trying to figure out what the heck am I gonna do here. Oh, I meant to pick up only 2 rhinestones. I picked up like 5. I'm not gonna go big on rhinestones on the, I mean, caviar beads on this one. Because I went so big on rhinestones, so there, and then one here and here. Oop. I always say I'm not gonna go big and then I can't stop. It's like I gotta have one here and one there, and then one there and one here, and then next thing you know, you just have like caviar beads all over the set. You don't go there, so move away. Okay, so let me just make sure that everything is straight or somewhat straight. What do you guys think? Let me know. Your thoughts on this. Same thing. Clean the edges and then set it for 60 seconds and cure it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy you're enjoying it. So let me remove this out of the way. Like I said earlier, at the beginning of the video, I did review a drill from MelodySusie. I have honestly like 5 drills. I do not need another drill. So once I reach 3,000 subscribers, I will do a giveaway, and that drill that I reviewed today will be added into that giveaway. I will make sure to clean it. I didn't really do much with it. I will clean it and put it back in the box the same way I received it so that you guys can receive it nice and, you know, professionally kind of sort of looking and clean. If you want to participate in that giveaway once I reach 3,000 subscribers, I would suggest subscribe, turn that post notifications onto all. Even if you catch the lives, because I'm not really doing, I'm going to clean the rhinestones. I'm not really doing videos per se. I'm just doing lives. Follow me on Instagram. I always post on Instagram whenever, or Facebook. Um, I always post when I'm gonna go live, um, so that way people will know, you know, and they can just go and set up the notifications, um, and that way you can participate whenever that moment comes. I do love and appreciate each and every single one of you for being here today. Thank you so much for your love and support. I gotta clean these bad boys down here because I want to put some clear top coat there so that we can really see this clear. This is a very glossy top coat. This top coat is from Not Polish, and this is so thick. It's super, super thick. I'm just going to apply the top coat, and then I'm going to go in and clean it. Like the excess. This clear is from Mystic Acrylics. The color acrylics that I use for the 3D flowers are from Dynamic. If you guys are interested in any of the links, I know I have Mystic Acrylics link already in the description box because I use her acrylics a lot. I also have Dynamics link there. I have the link for the drill over there. Let me just clean this real quick. Okay, and then 60-second cure. Thank you. You don't have to be sorry because you're driving. People got things to do. I'm just grateful you're here. So thank you to each and every one of you who are here and have been here for a while. I appreciate you very much. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you to MelodySusie for the opportunity to collaborating with them one more time. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this moment with you. Thank you for asking questions. I hope that I was helpful. Again, rewatch the beginning of the video. I go and kind of explaining into a little bit of more detail on how I do my acrylic application. If you find that helpful, put it into practice. Let me know. Come back to this video and let us know if it worked out. Once I am done with this live, don't forget to go in the comment section and just give your input on the live itself. Right now I need some cuticle oil. I'm using Mystic Acrylic oil, which I love very much. So yeah, don't forget to check out the links in my description box. Thank you for subscribing, everybody who did. Thank you for sharing, everybody who did. Follow me on Instagram. I will put my name in a few seconds once I finish applying this so that you can find me, because it's not the same name as here. That was my private Instagram, and I decided to use it for nail content. It's a different name. It's my legal name. I would add it in the chat so that you can go and check out my Instagram, and you'll see more of my sets there. Give me a second. Okay, so it is in the chat. That is my Instagram. I will try to go and check out those links for you guys. I think it was the the rings, and somebody else asked me for something else. Oh my god, please remind me what it was. The butterflies. Okay, I remember now. So this is the finished look. I did not clean the nails very well. I'm so sorry. But you can see it's pretty clear. It's very nice. I should have cleaned them better. That was my mistake. I hate it. So at least this one looks clearer, so you can see how clear it is. So apparently I cleaned this one well, but not the rest. So this is my set for today, besties. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so, so much for this time. And it's very nice. The only thing I didn't like, and it's not the acrylic, is the fact that when I cleaned it, as you can see, it left that white mark. I need to buy me some swipe or something, because apparently isopropyl alcohol is not working. But it looks very, very nice. Look, you see? It looks really nice. This one looks better. It's easy to work with. So, yeah. I like it. I just need something else to clean my nails other than isopropyl alcohol, because apparently that's not working. I should have prepared myself for that one. So thank you so much for being here today. Yeah, follow me on Instagram and check out my work. And stay tuned for future videos, okay? I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye. Have a great day.